Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, the Honorable Dr. Muhammad Sukilan MA as a first advisor, the Honorable Dr. Flora MPD as second advisor, and then the Honorable Professor Dr. Cucu Sutarsa MA as first examiner or first reviewer, and also the Honorable Dr. Fahmy Munifatullah SSM as second examiner or second reviewer. Welcome to my final examination. In this nice occasion, I'm going to present my research on my thesis entitled CTL or Contextual Teaching Learning Based English Words Game to improve students' vocabulary achievement to the 8th grade students at SMPN 33 Bandar, Lampung. As we know that in learning a foreign language, vocabulary plays an important role. It's one element that links the four skills of speaking, listening, reading, and writing all together based on Nguyen and Nga on 2003. Vocabulary is one important aspect in learning a foreign language. Why I choose this topic to my research? Because I found that the vocabulary and the students have a low skill of vocabulary, and then several teachers use traditional approach to teach vocabulary. And on my research, I use English words game technique teaching, and then use contextual teaching learning approach to teach vocabulary on my subject of research. So I modified English words game based on contextual teaching learning approach. And then the other teachers found that many students have problem towards their vocabulary mastery. Based on Zai on 2016, he conducted a research on a study on Chinese EFL learners' vocabulary usage in writing. She found that when the students are trying to use low-frequency words, usually they use them in a wrong way. And then, regarding to the fun activity, based on Buffy on 2018, conducted a research on the effect of using fun activities on learning vocabulary at the elementary level. The participants of the research were 14 female students who were selected among 80 learners. They were studying English at an English institute. There are many vocabulary learning strategies that can be applied, such as word path strategy, mnemonic strategy, word mapping strategy. But there is only a few of vocabulary learning strategy that contains games. One of strategy is English words game. English words game is an interesting game to teach vocabulary. In this game, the students are provided some letters and the students are asked to write a word started by the letter itself. And there are my research question. The first one is there any significant difference of the vocabulary achievement between students who are taught with the CTL-based English words game and the English word game? And the second one is, how is the students' perception towards the implementation of the modified English words game based on CTL? And this is my design of research. K1, T1 XT2, and K2, T1 OT2, where K1 is group 1, K2 is group 2, and T1 pretest, 2 to post-test, and also X is treatment, The treatment is the modified English word scheme based on contextual teaching learning approach. And O is treatment, the English word scheme strategy. And my research subject is the second grade of SMPN 33 Bandar Lampung. And I use two instruments. There are vocabulary test and then questionnaire. Now we come to results and discussion, and this is result of pretest. The score on experimental group, the total number of students is 32, the minimum score is 30, maximum score is 80, and the mean is 52.87. And on control group, the number of students is 31, and the minimum score is 28, and the maximum score is 76, and the mean is 50.52. And then the result of the pretest, mean experimental bigger than mean control. There were 52.87 and then 50.52. Yeah, below the standard of minimum completeness of mastery learning. And then there are result of post-test. The experimental group, the number of students is 32, minimum score is 66, and the maximum score is 90, and mean is 76.92. Control group, the number of students is 31, minimum score is 32, and maximum score is 60. And mean score on control group on post-test is 56.13. And mean experimental bigger than mean control, there are 76.62 bigger than 56.13. Some students' vocabulary achievement in the control group were still below the standard of minimum completeness of mastery learning. The students' vocabulary achievement in the experimental group was above the standard of minimum completeness of mastery learning. And then the table of independent sample tests, and then statistically significant difference t-value which is higher than t-table. Yeah, 11,217 bigger than 2,000. The significance level of less than 0.05. It indicates that the vocabulary teaching strategy is one of the factors which affect the student's vocabulary achievement. Yeah. And then normal gain of experimental bigger than normal gain of control in verb, adverb, noun, and adjective. And I found on my research that noun have the highest gain than the others. It may be due to the frequently used verb to construct the sentences. And then normal gain of experimental experimental class is lower than normal gain of control in verbs. It may be due to the focus of the students who were taught with the English word scheme was to do the tasks which were easy and they were able to. The focus of the students who were taught the modified English word scheme based on contextual teaching learning approach was to do all the tasks together in a group. And then the result of student perception in vocabulary class through the CTL-based English word scheme. And then there are a positive answer and a negative answer, and the mean is the student who will answer with a positive and positive answer is 94%, and the student will answer the negative answer is just six question. And come to the discussion of my research. Yeah, this is my result. There are my results. The first one is student vocabulary achievement, and the last is student perception. Yeah, the difference in vocabulary achievement between student in experimental class and control class. English word scheme, there is a statistically significant difference. The both classes were improved. The sample research and the problem, the result of the control. No interaction for having input based on Scarella on 1994 and Johnson on 2012. need to be contextual. In experimental class, students' vocabulary improve. McCarthy argues that, based on McCarthy on 1990, argues that a word learned in a meaningful context is best assimilated and remembered. In control class, the students could fill the table, but they tend to forget the vocabulary easily. Based on Sukarela on 1994, in Alizet on 2016, observed that while the contextualized learning word list may help students memorize vocabulary for tests, students are likely to rapidly forget words memorized from lists. And then the student's perception in vocabulary class through the English word game based on contextual teaching learning approach and the English word game, the students who were taught by using the modified English word game based on contextual teaching learning approach were more actively engaged in the vocabulary than the students who were taught by using the English words game. It indicates that the use of modified English words game based on CTL approach in teaching vocabulary is regarded as being more effective to encourage students to be involved in the process of teaching learning activity than the use of English words game. And there are my suggestions. The first, for teachers, I suggested to apply the CTL-based English words game in the class to enhance the students' vocabulary achievement. And for further researchers, I suggested to conduct the CTL-based English words game with a clear instruction, though it tends to make students being noisy in the class. Maybe that's all about my explanation. Thank you for your nice attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.